the people that I was cool with was literally like the faces of the 2K community. You know what I'm saying? And when I got wronged and I spoke about it, in addition to me saying on a big ass stream that 2K community sucks, that's just the backlash.
I like it. Anyway, last up to end this. Galaxy Opal Jeremy Lin, overrated or underrated? I'm gonna leave Ambish to this one.
Oh, you let me answer this one?
Yeah. Galaxy Opal Jeremy Lin, underrated or overrated?
Hey man, that card is so underrated, bro. What do you mean? That card is great. You know how many people use that card?
I mean, they went crazy over that card. People like that's the card that got the community. The community went crazy over that card. It was like Pink Diamond.
I went trending over that card.
Yeah.
I was trending on Twitter over Jeremy Lin. I need to meet him and tell him thank you. I actually really do want to meet him one day.
So we're going with underrated for Jeremy Lin. So yeah, that is it. We've been about an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 50 minutes. It's kind of been crazy. Thanks for coming on, Ambish. So hopefully some of you guys that only know him as that guy who shouted at everybody during a Jeremy Lin stream might know him as something a bit different now. So
true.
Definitely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Any of you guys want to say anything to end it?
I was just gonna say thank you for having me on, bro. I'm glad that you out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? I think when it comes to the 2K community, I can actually say that you're one of my real friends. And I see you constantly really make an effort to really show people that he is way better than whatever y'all think he is, because he's not a bad guy, and I'm not.
No.
I like to make people laugh.
No,
I chill and I smoke.
I don't think that it was a good look, any of those streams, and I'll say that to you, but at the same time, it's I've known you for years. I met you in person where it's I'll always be even though I'll still joke about it, it's just one, I didn't think it was that serious, and two, it's a million people have done a million times worse, and I've kind of gotten away. I've kind of gotten away with it. Why? Actually, one last question. Why do you think people cared so much about that? Because we have got people that have been allegedly accused of it, but not confirmed, allegedly beating their wife. We've had somebody in the community that sent their sex tape to a 14-year-old. We have had somebody in the community who's currently in prison for life because he killed his sister over ruffles. And people have forgotten about, well, obviously, one of them's in jail for life. People have forgiven the first two that I mentioned. But people haven't forgiven you about a Jeremy Lin locker code. Why is it that you think people are they've forgiven things that are 10 times worse, and there's stuff that I can't even remember. In terms of my team drama, it might be the most minor reason for drama, but it's probably the biggest my team drama has ever been. Why is it?
Because of everybody involved. For you, it wasn't that big because you didn't understand it, just like how a lot of other people didn't.
But I mean, to this day, it's not even the Los, the Cash fans. I understand for them, but it's the new people into my team. The people that wouldn't have known you guys and don't even know who do not even know who or what a Los Pollos is. Those guys somehow still, those guys still will remember that event over any. I'm still to this day will remember that event. Why is it that you think it stuck out so much in people's memory? It wasn't even the viewers. There's been so many bigger my team streams that people just forgot about.
So it's everybody that was involved. Los was involved, Cash was involved, Zach was involved. So first of all, Too Hype being a part of it, you know what I'm saying, was already gonna be a big thing.
But these guys aren't,
and it was unintentional.
But these guys aren't relevant anymore in terms of the specific people that watch my team now. A lot of them don't know who Too Hype are. A lot of them don't know who Los is. So I'm always really confused about why they remember your situation so specifically. I understand the people from back 5 years ago, why they remember. But it's a weird one that people remember that now. So
when you got to understand the influence that those content creators have on the whole community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people that I was cool with was literally the faces of the 2K community. You know what I'm saying? And when I got wronged and I spoke about it, in addition to me saying on a big ass stream that nigga, the 2K community sucks, that's just a backlash. You know what I'm saying? Even though like what I'm saying is the same thing that everybody else says, right? It wasn't a time where everybody was ready to hear it, so I got clowned on for it and I get backlash for it. But in reality, I just said the same thing that everybody else says and is unwilling to say in that kind of environment. But I was, right? In addition to like Cash was brought up, Zach was brought up, Los was brought up, Chenny was brought up, like it was a lot of people that was brought up. OVO was big on the situation, and like, yo, when OVO started posting news, and everybody else was also in on the situation because the whole 2K community at that point was invested. You know what I'm saying? Some people just wanted to put the videos out and do things for their own clout, for their own videos. It was people I didn't even know that were making videos about me, and it's because I was invested into this situation with all of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Cash wasn't involved, if Los wasn't involved, if OVO wasn't involved, do you think, like, if Zach wasn't involved, do you think people would really care?
I would say no, but all the mad stuff started before all of that.
And nah, the madness, that was only about the card. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At first, people was wilding only about the card.
But like,
what happened in that?
I know all the other stuff that happened, and like at the time, that's what you might think people were harping on. But to this day, people still just talk about the card. Like, what people remember is the card part of it. Like, everyone's forgot about what happened with Lowe's, what happened with Cash, what happened with OVO. Like,
you think so?
A year later, everyone's forgot. Like, I'm talking about just specific myteam, the new myteam community, not the old myteam community that would have been fans of those guys. The new ones that kind of grew up starting to watch the DBGs and the HTBs. Those guys are still fixated on the card. And I'm always just baffled at how it's still so relevant to this day.
It doesn't. It really doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't matter. It's also like, think of your like I want to say the age group of your fan base. That'll matter to them because things like that, when it comes to like situations like that, it's like it doesn't matter. But if that's all that they know me for, and that's all that's in their faces, that's the propaganda that they dealing with. Yo, Ambish is a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And they see me screaming and shouting and all of this stuff. If people are out there saying I'm a bad guy and that's all that they see, then that's all that they know. They don't like, research is for adults. Like, kids not going to do no research in that regard. They only research things that they care about. If they don't have a reason to care about me first, why would they do that? They just going to go based off of, hey, yo, Ambish is a bad person. I bet, screw him. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I still have kids coming in my stream every now and then, but I ignore it because who cares? Like, if you care about that Jeremy Lin card in 2K21 when in 2K20 nobody even played with it, that's your own fault. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, people that hold on to that, for the most part, I would assume they're kids because there's nothing. What else would you really be mad at me for?
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the air.